29th is observed every year as National 529 Day. And it's to remind us how easy it is to save money for our child's college education or future education. To commemorate this day, our guest is to talk about the upcoming events for Washington families. We want to say hello to the amazing Jackie Ferrato. Jackie, welcome to Cityline.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Oh my gosh, we have had the best talk.
We have.
About you traveling, about your children, about grandchildren. So for people who do not know about the 529 plans or National 529 Day, we have a PSA that we're going to run that kind of gives us an overview, and then we're going to chit-chat some more. So Dan, go ahead and roll that beautiful footage.
Washington State has two options to help you save for higher education: the WA529 GET Prepaid Tuition Plan and WA529 Invest College Investment Plan. Both are 529 plans featuring tax-free growth when used for qualified education expenses. GET is a prepaid 529 plan. You buy tuition units at today's prices. The state guarantees that 100 units will always be good for 1 year's worth of tuition and fees at the highest priced public university in Washington, no matter how much those costs change in the future. Because the value of GET units is tied to tuition, savings in a GET account are not subject to the ups and downs of the stock market. WA529 Invest is a 529 college investment plan. You decide how your money is invested. You control how aggressive or conservative you want to be with your savings. Or you can choose a year of enrollment plan that adjusts as your student grows up. Each program has different characteristics, advantages, and considerations. Both GET and Invest are great tools for helping you save for your students' future education. To choose which is the best for your situation, compare the plans at 529.wa.gov.
So we were talking about when I first learned about the 529 and what it was 15, 18 years ago, which is not what it is today here on the couch. You've recently made some changes to the plans you offer to make it even better, which I think the more that money is malleable and flexible, the more educated the people who are using it can be. Tell us about the changes.
Yes, so the GET program is one that families have consistently been more aware of because it's our prepaid 529 tuition plan, and most people have recognized it for the past 26 years. So what's recently happened in February, we were successfully and very happily able to relaunch our investment plan as WA529 Invest. And in that relaunch, our new program manager is TIAA. And we're very excited about that because what that transition and that relaunching actually provides for families is more flexible and affordable and various options for saving in the investment type of plans. One of the investment options is going to be a socially responsible type of investment plan, which really means a lot to many people, but also a guaranteed type of investment plan. All of these together, coupled with GET and the investment plan, families just have more accessibility. When we talk about affordability too, it really is about saving what you can, when you can, as often as you can, because those savings are really going to help the students in the future.
You know, you and I, again, I wish that people at home could have heard our conversation because it was so rich about your involvement here. You are a parent of 2 grown children.
Yep.
And congratulations, you're a grandmother of 4 grandchildren.
Yep.
So you also, in addition to being here, giving us all the great information and traveling across the state doing outreach and education, you used this on your own family. Tell us about
I
that.
did. You know, when I first started with the program, I was a very young mother and, you know, had the idea like, oh, I should do this, right? And not a whole lot of understanding or willpower, really. Willpower played into that too. But once I made the decision that saving for their future education was a win for me, win for them, I was all in. And so my kids, while they were in elementary school and then moving on to high school, it just became a purpose for me. And I shared that information with my family, my own parents, my brothers, sisters, and cousins, if they wanted to, and they all contributed.
Yes.
They, you know, it was really like a gift-giving activity. I really encouraged my family that this was important to me, and so they would also help me save for my own kids. And then the minute I became a grandparent, the whole concept of this really expanded because I could see the future, this future of these little children going forward, not just my own because they were now grown, but the opportunity as a grandparent to gift to them for their future education really made me feel like I was being a part of their future in the long term. So as a grandparent, I gift money to my own grandchildren's accounts, and it doesn't have to be a lot. It really is the effort.
You've got street cred when it comes to saving for your kids. I noticed in the video that there was a mention of the stock market. I'm so glad that that was put in there. At a time when the stock market is volatile, or it has been volatile up and down, are GET and WA529 still safe?
Yes, you know, that's a very good question. And I know a lot of families are concerned about, well, what if I tuck this money away and a lot of different things happen? With any type of investment, there's going to be some amount of risk. But when a family starts saving early, and that's a long-term saving effort, a strategy for doing that over the long term, they really have that opportunity to weather some ups and downs.
Yes.
And I think the other thing to keep in mind with this that I hope that this resonates with families is it's a great idea to strategize their saving by diversifying it, right? So complementing like a 529 plan along with other ways of saving is a really great way to weather some of those different storms that happen over time.
God, were they ever, those storms were called daily living. We have a minute 25 left, and we need to talk about this contest.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let us have it.
529 Day. National 529 Day. So across the country, all 529 plans commemorate that. They're raising awareness about the features and the benefits of 529 plans and how families can save for that future education. So WA529 is doing something really special this year. There will be an opportunity for families who open a GET account or have an existing GET account to submit an entry to win one of three $1,529 deposits.
Wow.
To an account. And it's really exciting because, you know, once it's jump started, that's what's really starts to keep that momentum going.
Exactly.
Get it in there, build on it, and that promotion is really going to help some families get started.
And spoken like a woman who has done this, a mother, a grandmother, and also the outreach coordinator. I want to say thank you so much for being here
Thank you.
today.
I really appreciate it.
Your story is incredible, and I want to have you back on the couch sooner than later, okay?
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Marianne, let's talk about the farmers market that we're going to be looking at in a second here, because that farmers market has everything you could possibly want to even make frosting. We got some eggs. I'm sure we could find some sugar substitute.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a look at our farmers market. We'll be right back. Please enjoy the view.